Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nancy Drew, the White Wolf of Icicle Creek. What are we doing today? First of all, I think I want to call Ned. I don't know if we've called him yet. He's getting lonely.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Looks that way. The sheriff found traces of a plastic explosive called C4 on some of the debris.
So if whoever blew up the bunkhouse is the same person who's been causing the accidents, you're looking for someone who knows something about explosives.
Looks that way, yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good lead. What else have you got?
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
No, what's cool is that it dug me out of an avalanche and saved my life.
You're kidding me. Why would a wolf do that?
I don't know. Yet.
So, you've got a wolf hanging around that acts like Lassie. What else?
The wolf is a good doggy.
Bad news. Chantal is insisting that if I need help, I get it from this police consultant she hired, a guy named Tino Balducci.
Tino Balducci? Not that cop
That's
who...
the one.
How does Chantal know him?
Someone introduced them and he charmed her into hiring him, and now I have to get all my hints from him.
Well, I'm sure he'll be very helpful.
Actually, so far he has been helpful.
Oh, as helpful as, say, I would have been?
No way. Are you kidding? Not a chance.
Just checking.
Yanni Volkstaya, the cross-country skier? Someone threw a bomb at him while he was out on the slopes training.
A bomb? You mean like a grenade or something?
Whatever it was, it left a small crater. I saw it myself.
Why would someone do that?
From what I've read, Yanni is a pretty ruthless competitor. He's probably made a lot of enemies. In fact, he's convinced that his competitors are the ones who blew up the bunkhouse. He thinks they were trying to intimidate him.
And what do you think?
I do think that he saw the explosion, but I don't think it was his competitors trying to eliminate him.
I think he's just being paranoid. Someone may be using explosives around here, but I really don't think they're doing it just to get rid of Yanni Volkstaya.
Then why are they using them?
That I intend to find out.
Good idea.
Are you familiar with a book by Jack London called The Call of the Wild?
Sure, it's about a dog who winds up leading a pack of wolves. It's a classic. Why do you ask?
Because I found a copy of it in Lou's room.
Interesting. Maybe he's got something to do with the wolf that's been lurking around outside the lodge.
Maybe he just likes Jack London books.
I was thinking the same thing. He does spend a lot of time outside by himself. He says he's snowshoeing, but maybe he's up to something else. Something that ties in with the wolf somehow.
Or maybe the fact that he's reading that book is all just a big coincidence.
Yeah, that could be too.
As I recall, it was a pretty good book.
It is.
The guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge also built this weird concrete pyramid thing nearby that everyone calls Trapper Dan's Needle.
What's it for?
No one knows, but there was a piece of black nylon-type fabric sticking out of it. Like there's a door in it and someone had snagged their clothes on it on their way in.
So you think there's a door, but you can't see one?
Right.
Well, just keep poking around. If something's got a front door, it usually has a back door, too.
Oh. Now, I don't know if Ned means literally check the back of the needle to see if there's a door on the other side, or if we should find another entrance somewhere else.
Ollie's on the avalanche patrol, which means he knows how to handle explosives.
Could he be the mad bomber?
He's got the temperament for it, I can guarantee you that. What I'm not sure about is why he'd be the mad bomber. Although he did mention that he wanted to get back into ranching for himself.
What's stopping him?
No property and no cash. Which reminds me, Chantal hasn't gotten around to giving him the raise she promised him. He seemed a tad bitter about that.
Maybe he figures if he wreaks enough havoc around there, Chantal will shut down the lodge and sell it to him for next to nothing. Not only will he get property, he'll get revenge.
You really think she'd sell the lodge to Ollie?
Of course not, but if Ollie thinks that, he could easily be your guy.
Yeah, he definitely sounds like he has a motive.
It was great talking to you.
Call again soon, okay?
I will. Bye.
Speaking of suspects, yeah, Guadalupe seemed like she was obviously lying about bird watching, and she seemed really interested in the wolf. Speaking of which, we haven't really talked to her since then. Is she around? No, she's not. Unless she's somewhere else. And nobody's here. Nancy is all alone. She's sad. Okay, find the pictures and the bone, and that's pretty much it, I guess. I actually do think I need some guidance here.
Hey, Nancy. What you need?
Think you could give me a hint?
About what?
I guess I need to go fishing again.
Never mind. Maybe later. See ya.
Don't be a stranger.
I don't recall him asking me to find a fish, though. So either I'm forgetting that, or that was like a glitch or something. Actually, let's check out the needle. Since we're right here. I don't remember seeing an option to look around the back of it, but maybe talking to Ned triggered something? I don't know. Yeah, no, I think Ned meant we have to find another entrance in a different location. Nope, I guess I'm going fishing
I better
again.
not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
Oh yeah, we still don't know where that is. Huh.
Stop! You cannot pass until you have proven yourself in battle. You win. Go before the Snow Princess decides to seek revenge.
If I don't get warm soon,
Oh crap.
I may not make it.
Oh crap, crap, crap. Oh! I feel like I'm doing a lot of fishing on this channel lately. Between this and Zelda. Yeah, I don't know if this fishing thing is working. Because I'm pretty sure I've caught the fish I need, but I don't see any sort of indicator that I've done so. And I don't even remember Bill Kessler asking us to catch a fish. Yeah, we've got the icon that usually means grab it and put it in the inventory. But it's not there. So... not really sure what's going on with that. I'm just gonna try and get back to the lodge before we die. I didn't realize there was like a time lapse.
It is really, really cold out here.
Yeah, a time lapse while traveling that leads to Nancy basically taking damage. That's essentially a health meter up there.
Ah, warm again.
Okay, well hopefully there's some people around I can talk to now. Well, she's not here. Ah, hi guys.
Nancy, hey, got a proposition for you. Since Lou here's too chicken to go mano a mano with me out there in the ice fishing shack.
Snowshoeing's my thing, dude. Besides, it's animal cruelty.
Gimme a break. You ever been ice fishing?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Excellent. Here's the deal. I need some competition, so I want you to go out there and try to catch a bigger fish than I caught yesterday, which means you gotta catch a 2-foot northern pike. Now, it's a bit of a hike out to the lake, but the shack is solar heated, so it's nice and warm inside. So what do you say, kiddo? You game?
Anything to make you guests happy.
Atta girl.
I'll see you two later, okay?
Okie dokie.
What's up?
Nice talking to you.
Ditto, dude.
Okay, now I have that task. So I guess it was just like a little scripting error. I had that option to talk to Tina before I should have. Oh, is this the right way? No.
Stop! You cannot pass until you have proven yourself in battle. The Snow Princess surrenders. For now.
I'm gonna have to try and make it back before lunch. How long does this take?
It's really,
Okay.
really cold out here.
And I'm pretty sure time pauses while I'm fishing, so we should be good.
Oh my gosh. It looks like someone came in here and just wrecked everything, including the fishing gear. So much for catching a 2-foot northern pike.
Can we investigate?
Left behind by whoever trashed this place, maybe?
Guadalupe?
202-555-7237. That's a U.S. phone number.
Okay, is there anything else I can look at around here?
No fishing for me, thanks to whoever trashed this place.
Anything else to look at? Nope, I don't think so. Okay. Alright, time to walk back through the snow. We're gonna head back, call this phone number, and then make lunch.
I'm starting to get really cold.
Oh, and now that we've seen all three versions of the cooking game, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm probably gonna be skipping over them in the video. Just because there's probably not gonna be too much different, but if anything interesting happens, I'll leave that in.
Much better. Somebody left me a note.
Oh? Oh, that was a creepy handwriting. I kind of skipped over it, but... Never mind. Nancy, I really like playing snowball fights with you, but I'm afraid you won't want to play with me anymore. If you play with me and win, I'll give you my top secret way I can stay out in the cold for so long, Freddie. I feel bad for saying the handwriting was creepy now. I thought it was going to be like a ransom, get out and die, or die kind of thing. What was that number? It was 202 something.
You have reached Run and Grow Free, a non-profit organization dedicated to making sure that the wild animals of North America remain wild. No one can take your call at the moment because all of our volunteer staff is busy blocking access to California's wilderness areas in order to protect their cougar, bear, and condor populations. But if you leave your name and number after the beep, someone will eventually get back to you. Especially if you want to make a donation.
Okay, so it's one of those, environmental groups that's a bit on the extreme side. It sounds like. Like, not super extreme, like they weren't, like, bombing research facilities or anything, but... Oh, hey. How convenient that you're here now.
I'm glad you stopped by. The alarm clock is missing from my room. I don't necessarily need another one. I just don't want to be charged for
Ooh.
that one, seeing as I have no idea where it went to.
I'll make a note of it.
You're a doll. Now, did you want to ask me something?
Was that alarm clock possibly used in making a bomb? Not necessarily by you, but maybe by somebody else.
Do you want a book about birds of the Southwest?
I might. Why do you ask?
Because I found a piece of a book cover in the fishing shack, and since it was about birds, I wondered if it was yours.
No, it's not from any book I have. I've never been in the ice fishing shack, so how could it be?
Well, I'd better stop bugging you and get to work.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Is this yours?
Is that a... what is that? Is that a bullet? A rifle shell thing?
What, that bullet? Don't be silly. Why would I be carrying ammunition around?
It kind of looked like it dropped out of your pocket.
Well, since it was never in my pocket, that's impossible now, isn't it? It was probably lying there on the floor all along, and you just happened to kick it into view, that's all. This did used to be a hunting lodge, dear. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, we're just... Oh, she was protecting the wolf.
You used that bullet I found on the floor to alter the sights on Ollie Randall's rifle, didn't you?
What? That's so ridiculous. It's laughable.
You did it because you're a member of Run and Grow Free, and you're trying to protect the wolf at any cost, aren't you?
Look at me. Do I really look like some kind of wildlife fanatic?
Kind of.
I never judge books by their covers, Miss Camillo. Look, I don't want to see anything happen to that wolf either. If you belong to Run and Grow Free, just tell me. I'm good at keeping secrets, believe me.
You're right. I am a member of Run and Grow Free. I did make sure that brute would miss if he took a shot at the wolf, and I will do whatever it takes to protect that beautiful creature.
So, you're here undercover?
Yes.
What are you going to do next?
That's all I'm going to tell you, Nancy. And if you really are concerned about the wolf's welfare, you won't repeat any of this to anyone.
Oh, hey, Bill, the ice fishing shack is kind of wrecked.
Hey, little Miss Fisherman, what can I do for you?
I hate to tell you this, but someone wrecked all the fishing gear that was in the fishing shack.
What? You're kidding. So my gear's ruined?
Yes, was that your only equipment?
Wait a minute. Ollie ice fishes. Go ask him for a hook and line, and don't take no for an answer.
Well, I'll let you get back to beating Lou.
See you later.
Well, I feel like he got over that pretty quickly. Alright, that was an easy lunch. We gotta talk to Ollie. Okay. Might talk to Yanni if he's down here too. Just to see if he has anything new to say.
I'm glad for the chance to talk once again. There is something I must explain.
By all means, explain away.
What I said before about wolves. It is because my grandmother was killed by wolves. Killed and devoured.
Well, if you're telling the truth, then that is an acceptable reason to dislike wolves.
Are you serious?
Years ago, when my mother was a little girl, her mother, my grandmother, was on her way back from the village on her motor scooter, which was and still is the only means of transportation most Fredonians can afford. It was January, and the sun had just set, and it was dark, very cold. There were thousands of wolves in the countryside that winter. At night they would roam in huge, hungry packs. My grandmother was halfway home when she came upon a young man waving from the side of the road for her to stop. He too had been on a scooter, but his had broken down, and wolves were gathering all around him, preparing to attack. My grandmother, of course, stopped, and he leapt on behind her, and they took off down the road with the wolves, dozens of them, chasing after them. But with two people riding it, her scooter was slow, much too slow, and the wolves soon caught up with them. And when one of the wolves seized my grandmother's boot in its teeth and started to pull, instead of helping her, the man pushed her off the bike. It instantly gained speed and he got away. My grandmother, set upon by the wolves, did not.
This is what I was wondering.
If she died, how do you know that's what happened?
Tormented by guilt, the young man eventually confessed. He went to prison for several years, and the wolves were hunted year-round until the countryside was rid of them. But the damage was done. And so, I'm happy to talk to you about any subject except wolves. About them, I have nothing to say.
I don't want to call you a liar, but that kind of feels like a tall tale. I don't know.
Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Come back any time.
It sounds a little too much like something that somebody made up.
What you need?
Can you think of any reason why somebody would be carrying around a bullet?
Sure, they want to shoot something.
I found a bullet on the floor in the lobby.
Where in the lobby?
By the window where Guadalupe Comillo is always watching for birds.
Well, now that's real interesting.
What do you mean?
I don't trust that lady. Let's just leave it at that.
Fair enough.
Someone went into the ice fishing shack and ruined all of Bill Kessler's equipment.
Probably some animal-loving eco-fanatic who figured it was time to save the fish.
You don't by any chance have a hook and line I could borrow, do you?
Say no more. There's my tackle box. It's all yours. Kessler tried to rope me into competing with him, but I can't very well do that when you've got my hook and line now, can I?
No, I don't suppose you can.
What else do you want?
I'll let you get back to work.
See you later.
Smart man. Alright, I guess we're going fishing for real now. Finally. It's still very cold. Oh, I just went in a circle. Nancy doesn't want to go out in the cold. Oh yeah, we need to fight Freddy.
Halt! The battle for the kingdom of the Snow Princess begins!
Tell me your secret, small child.
You win! Incoming! Whenever you're really cold, just squeeze the toasty pack and you'll get a burst of heat. It only works when you're already cold, and you can only use one toasty pack at a time.
Oh, I thought you had found like a hidden underground bunker or something to stay warm. But nope, you're just using little warm heat packs. Alright, well, I have that now, so if Nancy gets close to dying, then I guess that's like an extra life pretty much.
It is really, really cold out here. I can't stop shivering. I need to get in and out of the cold, like, soon.
You're fine, Nancy. Okay, fishing, finally. Let's do it. Not doing great. Oh, mine. Seriously, why are these here? Especially since we're in Canada. Granted, I'm not really great at North American history, but I don't recall any sort of event that would lead to people putting mines in a lake in Canada. That's not what I wanted.
Wrong again. There we go, a 2-foot northern pike. No more fishing for me.
Not right now, at least. Not until Bill Kessler asks us to catch something else. I would like to turn around, Nancy. Thank you. Oh! Oh, that scared me.
Oh my gosh, whoever threw that ice ball at me must have set off an explosion that shattered the ice. And my jacket's gone. No wonder I'm so cold. A coat. I need to make it to shore by jumping from ice floe to ice floe and put on that coat before I freeze to death.
Oh, that's not good. I'm kind of trapped here. Can I go diagonal? Oh, I can. Ugh. What do you want me to do, game? Game. Game. Hello? I can't reach that? Seriously? I'm just trying to trigger more ice flows to appear. Ah, crap. I think I'm gonna die here. Oh, come on! Well, rest in peace, Nancy. I blame the game for this one.
All I want to do is lie down.
We weren't booted back to the menu or anything, but I'm definitely counting that as a death. Oh, well. What do you want me to do, game? What do you want me to do? So I think it's safe to say there's an element of randomness to this puzzle, minigame, whatever you want to call it. And the random number generator is not going in my favor. You know, at this point I would just swim for it. Like, I know getting wet at very cold temperatures is a terrible idea, but considering Nancy's gonna die anyway...
All I want to do is lie down.
I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, if I can just get over there. Please. There's the path. There's the path. Please, 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 please. Finally.
I don't know whose this is or why that wolf left it here, but at least now I won't freeze to death. Ah, much better. I was really cold. There's a note in one of the pockets.
Oh, interesting. It's a code for something. Well, thank you very much, Wolfie. That's twice now.
Since I can't go back the way I came, maybe these tracks will lead me to shelter.
Avalanche Ridge. That sounds safe.
Avalanche Ridge. Ugh, not exactly reassuring. The snow's so deep, I'm sinking up to my knees.
We should probably get some snowshoes then.
If I want to follow those tracks, I'm gonna need some snowshoes.
Sounds like a plan.
Ski tracks, probably Yanni's. I bet if I follow them, I'll wind up back at the lodge.
Oh, is this that one
If
path?
I don't get warm soon,
Oh, crap.
I may not make it.
You're fine, Nancy. Yeah, this is that one path. Time to go inside. Time to go inside.
Ah, much better. I was really cold.
Okay, well, let's ask Lou. Actually,
Let's not talk anymore, Nancy. People are starting to get suspicious.
I think they'd be more suspicious if we weren't talking to each other. I'm the maid slash chef here. I'm supposed to talk to the guests. Darn it! I was gonna ask Lou for how to get the snowshoes, but he's not here. Is anyone home? Guess not.
What do you want?
You messed with my rifle, didn't you?
This I gotta hear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You used a bullet to push down the sight pin so I'd miss that wolf. What are you, some kind of bleeding heart, tree-hugging eco-terrorist?
How dare you use that tone of voice with me? I'm leaving this place right now.
Good. You just got yourself an escort off the premises.
Well, I'm glad I came up here. So we can eavesdrop on that lovely scene. Oh, why is this deer, elk, goat? I don't know what that is. It's glowing though. Bighorn sheep. Let's see if Ollie will tell us what just happened. I mean, we pretty much heard the whole thing, I think, but... Also you. Hi, what's
How
up?
can I help you?
I really need to get somewhere in the backcountry and was thinking you could maybe give me a cross-country ski lesson or two?
Out of the question. I don't have the time, the equipment, or frankly, the desire. I am sorry.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
I've disturbed you long enough.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
I just wanted to see if you'd talk about skiing or something, I don't know.
What you need?
Would you happen to know the combination to the lock on the display case that has the snowshoes in it?
Only person who'd know that is Chantal. Just cross your fingers that she wrote it down. Gal's got a memory like a butterfly net. Of course, there's no need for you to go repeating that.
I couldn't help but overhear the argument you and Ms. Camillo had.
She messed up my rifle so I couldn't shoot that wolf, so I tossed her out. Told her to take her little crusade somewhere else.
Do you think she was responsible for any of the other stuff that happened around here?
Anybody who deliberately sabotages a man's rifle is capable of anything. But at least now I know why I missed that wolf. And like I told her as I was giving her the bum's rush, next time, I won't miss.
I'll get out of your hair now.
Keep me posted.
Okay, so Chantal knows the code. Now, it seems a bit weird to me that the only thing locked up is the snowshoes, considering everything else we've got around here. Let's see if she can tell us. She probably won't tell us the code, but maybe she'll tell us where to find the code.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy Drew.
Did you ask Yanni about using his picture yet?
Yes, but he said no.
Darn.
trying.
I think I'm onto something, but I desperately need snowshoes. Could you give me the combination to the lock on the display case so I could use the ones in there?
I certainly can, but I'm not going to until you do something for me.
Sure.
I'm going to fax you a survey that Tino came up with. He says you're to fill most of it out by observing the people staying at the lodge, rather than just asking them the questions outright. He says that would put them on their guard. When it's all filled out, fax it to Tino. The results will help him come up with a profile that will help you to determine which of our guests is responsible for the accidents.
All right.
Sounds good.
Excellent. I'm faxing it to you even as we speak. In fact, it's done. So why don't you go get it right now? I'll wait.
Great. I just hope the questions aren't too dumb.
Oh, they're gonna be really dumb.
Got it.
Good. Now remember, when you're done filling it out, fax it directly to Tino. And he wants you to call him before you do so he can turn his machine on.
Did you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
That bone Trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accident, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddie.
Ollie's daughter? Has she done other things like that?
No, but you know how kids are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
I think that's only in movies. Besides, pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
I still say it was Freddie. Last week, I called that Snow Princess game she's always playing idiotic. I think it hurt her feelings. But she'd just gotten done plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
The guests that are in the lodge now, did any of them stay here last year?
Let's see. Lou Talbot stayed here last summer, but only very briefly. His car had broken down and he was waiting for a tow truck. Oh, and Yanni, he was here last winter. He and his trainer, they were checking out places to train. They didn't stay long either.
Okay, so it's possible that either one of them had deleted the records in order to hide the fact that they stayed here.
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I thought he maybe deserved a raise, and now every time I turn around, he's all like, "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" Doesn't he realize I have a few other things to think about right now? I swear, sometimes that crabby little whiner drives me nuts.
Although, I don't really know what the purpose would be to hide the fact that they'd been here a year ago. Because that's not inherently suspicious in itself.
I'd better get back to work.
Good. Talk to you soon.
Well, I think I'm gonna stop here. So, somebody knocked us out with an ice ball and blew up the lake. Which was not very nice. I don't know why they did that. I guess because we were finding stuff they didn't want us to find. No idea who it was, though. Their character model was completely black. All I can say is that they were an adult. It was not Freddie. So I think we can rule her out as the suspect. Unless she was wearing a stilts or something. Yeah, looks like next time... Ooh. Can I look at what the questions are? Oh boy. Yep, okay. Alright, yep, these are stupid questions. That explains why there's paprika in the cooking minigame, though. I've been wondering about that, because it wasn't listed on any of the, cooking procedures. I have to, like, slip it into their food and see if they complain, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, those are stupid questions, but looks like we're gonna have to fill them out next time. So, Thanks for watching, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!